Hi there, welcome back. Now in this video we will be talking about engagements and engagement rates. So let's start by asking, what are engagements? And the answer to that question is, engagements are the ways in which your audience would interact with your contents. So there are mainly 4 ways in which your audience can interact with your contents. And they are by liking your contents, by commenting in your contents, by sharing your contents, and by saving your posts or contents for later. So these 4 ways in which your audience interact with your contents are collectively called engagements. Okay, now there is something else that I want you to know. So as you can see on the screen, I've shown the insights of one of my posts. Now what I want you to focus on are the number of likes and the number of reach. So you can see that this post has got a reach of 104,718. And the number of likes for this post are 11,842. So the point I'm trying to make here is simple. Not all people who view your contents are going to like your posts. Now you might ask me, why am I only focusing on the number of likes and not on the number of comments, the number of reshares and the number of saves? Well, my answer to that question is that when you visit someone else's page, you wouldn't be able to see the number of reach, the number of shares, the number of saves, right? The only 2 metrics that you can see would be the number of likes and the number of comments. So that's the reason why we are focusing on the number of likes to estimate the number of reach that a post got. So as you can see on the screen, this is how I estimate the number of reach that a post got after I check the number of likes of that post. Now please note that these aren't exact figures. They can vary drastically. This is just an estimate that I came up with after taking a look at a huge number of insights over a long period of time. So as you can see on the screen, if a post has a number of likes of 100 likes, then the reach of that post would probably be 1000. And if the number of likes would be 1000, then the reach of that post would probably 10,000. And if the number of likes of a post are 10,000, then the reach of that post would be around 100,000 reach. So I hope you understood how to just estimate the number of reach that a post got by looking at the number of likes. So now let's view the most important part of this video, and that is engagement rates. So now I've shown you how to check the engagement rates of a page on the screen. So the first step is check the number of followers of an account. And the second step is to check the number of likes of at least 10 to 20 posts of that account and identify the average reach that page gets for its contents. So in the previous slide, I showed you how to check the number of reach of a page by looking at the number of likes a post got from that page. So the last step is to compare the reach with the number of followers. I'm pretty sure that this theory might be confusing to you, and I'm pretty sure that you might have not understood anything. But don't worry, let's take a look at few examples, and you're going to understand the final place where we are trying to get. Now as you can see on the screen, imagine that you went to a page with 500 followers and you checked a few of its posts, and around almost all posts got 100 likes. So that is actually a good page. Now let's move on to the next one. Imagine that a page has 5,000 followers and the average number of likes for its contents are around 1000 likes. So that would be a good page, right? Now let's move on to the next data, and you can see 5,000 followers and 1000 likes. Well, that is also really good engagement rates for that page. So I would be saying that it is a good page. Now let's move on to the last data, and you can see that 10,000 followers and only 100 likes. So that would be a really bad page. But you can't actually isolate individual pages just like that. You have to check all the other pages related to that niche, and then you have to come to a conclusion. And I'm pretty sure still now you haven't understood what I'm trying to get at. So don't worry, the point of this slide is that imagine that a page has 1 million followers, and if all of its contents just have 100 likes, then that page is of no use for us. Okay, I hope you understood that simple point that I'm trying to make from this slide. Now as you can see, imagine that I'm running a page on motivational quotes. And as you can see on the screen, I went to the search engine of Instagram and I've searched for motivation. So if you're someone who is running a page on photography, or if you're running coding, etc., then you have to go and search for keywords related to your niche. And as you can see on the screen, after I searched for the word motivation, a lot of pages showed up. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to check the engagement rates of each and every page. So as you can see on the screen, the first page that I'm going to check is the page called Wealth. So now I hope you remember how to check the engagement rates. The first thing that you have to check is the number of followers. So this page is having around 3.9 million followers. Now let's check a few of its posts. And as you can see on the screen, these are few posts of the page Wealth. And you can see the first post has around 13,931 likes. The second post has around 20,000 likes. And the third post has around 15,730 likes. So what we are going to do is that we are either going to follow this page or we are not going to follow this page, depending on the engagement rates that this page get from its followers. So this page is having around 3.5 million followers and an average of around say 17,000 likes. So the question to you would be, would I follow this page that has 3 million followers and around 17,000 likes on average? Well, you can't individually say that. You have to go and check other pages too. So let's go and check the next page of the same niche. So as you can see on the screen, the next page is called Motivational Mondays, and this page has around 1.2 million followers. And as usual, we are going to check the posts of this page. So as you can see on the screen, I have 3 posts, and the first post has around 18,000 likes, the second post has around 17,000 likes, and the third post has around 16,000 likes. So the average number of likes for this post is around 17,000. Now let's go and take a look at one more page. So the next page is called 6 AM Success, and the number of followers for this page is 2.2 million. And the number of likes for one of its posts is 1,000, the second one has 2,000, the third one has 11,829. So what we did is that we took 3 pages. The first one was Wealth, the second one was Motivational Mondays, the third one is 6 AM Success. And each one of them had around 1 million to 3 million number of followers. And you can see that the first 2 pages had an estimate of 17,000 likes for each of its posts. But this page has around only 2,000 or 1,000 likes. So a page with million followers and only gets 1,000 likes, I wouldn't be following this page. But I'd be following the other 2 pages because on average the pages for motivational quotes get 17,000 likes for each of its posts. So that is the point I'm trying to make over here. You have to go and find out all the top accounts of your niche, and you have to check the engagement rates. And if the engagement rates are really good, you have to follow those pages. So as you can see on the screen, you have to follow at least 50 to 60 top accounts of your particular niche. So I'll be searching for motivational pages, and I'll be searching for 50 accounts, and I'll be following them. So now you might ask me, why should I follow 50 to 60 top accounts of my particular niche? Well, the answer to that question is, if you remember from one of the previous videos where I told you the different ways in which you gain a follower, this was one of the way in which you gain a follower, and that is through Instagram suggestions. So Instagram would suggest your account to a lot of people. So when you follow top accounts related to your niche, that is the motivational quotes niche, the algorithm of Instagram understands that your page is a motivational quotes page. So that is the benefit of following 50 to 60 top accounts. The Instagram algorithm would show your contents or suggest your contents to a lot of people. Now there are other benefits that we are going to take a look at in this course, like funneling down top accounts, etc. We'll be taking a look at them in the coming sections of this video. But for now, what you have to do is that you have to check the engagement rates of the top accounts of your niche. You have to find at least 50 to 60 top accounts, and then you have to follow them. So I think that is the crux of this video, and I think it's time to end this video.